Welcome to Colorado Springs Wrestling presents Nothing to Lose. I'm joined by my compadre, the dynamic and dapper Tristan Charles.
And CSW fans, very excited to be broadcasting for you tonight. Sit back, relax, and order yourself a pizza. Make this one a pepperoni. I've got all the action with my main man, Tony Morales. Tony, lots of questions after night one of Nothing to Lose. CSW starting the new year on a high note. Action-packed matches for the entire week last week, but a lot of questions still left to be answered.
Exactly. First off, I'm more of a pineapple man myself, but all the championships have been stripped, with the exception of one, held by the champion himself, Captain Stevens.
And we're going to have to find out if Cappy's able to hold on to his title tonight. Randy Rude followed through on his promises last week, came back and took the titles from both the 719 and the Hardcore Champion after last week's main event. We'll have to see if that unfolds later, but we also have to follow a storyline of a newcomer. Jason the Gift Kincaid blows up on CSW last week.
Oh yes, the international superstar himself, wrestling abroad in Japan for DDT, wrestling in Canada for CWE, and wrestling in Mexico. Now he's here in Colorado Springs Wrestling.
And he's trying to get his hands on Big Guns Justin Andrews. You saw Mr. Colorado last week fall at the hands of the UWO and B-Mobile. Jason Kincaid issued the call out this week, and we'll have to see if he's able to get his hands on him. But right now, we're going to turn our attention to the first match of tonight's show, a number one contender title for that ever-questionable CSW championship.
We have the Mad Showman himself, Chongo, versus UWO member, the bad man from the Badlands, Animal Sam.
Tony, what an awesome match we've got on deck right now. Number one contenders match between Animal Sam and Chongo. Looking for a challenge against Mr. Captain Stevens in the CSW Championship. Tony, now we see Animal Sam making his way to the ring, accompanied by the big man, CEO Randy Rude, and the UWO ringside for another one here tonight.
This is going to be an interesting match. We've got two men that aren't, they don't abide by the rules per se. We've got the bad man from the Badlands, Animal Sam, taking on the Mad Showman, Chongo. This should definitely be a tough job.
It's going to be a tough job. You talk about two guys that don't play by the rules. Think about the rules keeper here, senior ref. Is he going to have to control these men? And look at this, Chongo making his way to the ring. The showman of all showmen, yellow on yellow. You think this is a battle of skirts between the tutu and the kilt, or wardrobe goes out the window once the bell rings?
Oh, wardrobe definitely goes out the window. That's the thing about these guys. They're two very intense competitors.
I'm looking forward to it, and I know somebody's going to be watching this match pretty closely. CSW champion Captain Stevens, knowing that he's got a battle of his own, but the guy that comes away victorious in this one, Tony, going to be coming for his gold.
Oh, definitely. Both these guys are, like I said, they're very intense. They're definitely going to go at it with all the intensity they can. But it's going to be interesting to see, how much mind games go into this. As Animal Sam takes the lead.
No time, Animal Sam. You talk about no rules, and the Badlands bringing it to Chongo as he's just getting worked against the ropes. Tony, a quick start here for the UWO and Animal Sam.
Oh, but Chongo reverses. Oh, and lays him out with a clothesline.
Chongo's smart. He knows Sam is going to do these quick little snappy movements back and forth, and Chongo's just too smart. Sam's going to have to come out with a little bit more firepower.
Yeah, that's the thing about Chongo is, while he is the Mad Showman, he's also got a very intense, legitimate MMA background. There's a lot of truth behind how bad this man truly is.
And I don't think for 1 second Chongo is not keeping his eye on the outside of the ring, Tony. He knows Randy Rude is there. He knows what Randy's capable of. Obviously, stealing wins for UWO left and right. And Animal Sam, the aggressor, as Chongo had him locked in the corner now, he's back on top.
Yep, he's choking Chongo in the corner right now. The thing about Randy Rude is, not only, he stole all the championships. So while Chongo is literally fighting for the very heart of CSW right now.
Yeah, if you weren't around for Nothing to Lose Part 1, Randy Rude, who's ringside for this number one contender match, stripping the 719 and Hardcore Championship. Still not guaranteed that the winner of this match is going to have a straight shot at the gold, because we don't know where the gold's going to be, Tony.
This is true. Oh, Chongo's got Animal Sam back in the corner, and he's laying in some lefts and some rights.
Some big time action in the ring. No mind the distraction outside. Chongo giving it to Animal Sam and working the imaginary crowd, the Mad Showman, just obviously knowing that the crowd behind him and the viewers tonight here have Nothing to Lose Part 2 love it.
He's going for his kick lines.
Animal Sam in a bad sort of way, and Chongo's got some offense up his sleeve. What's he working on right here, Tony?
I think right now he's just kind of working on intimidating Randy Rude, keeping him at bay. But I don't.
Come back to bite him. We've seen it time and time again. The little bit of showboating, and it comes back to bite him. Tony, he took just too long baiting Animal Sam in the corner, and now he goes headfirst right into that middle turnbuckle.
Yeah, but Sam's putting boots and fists to Chongo.
Chongo's in a bad sort of way as you see Animal Sam really unleashing, making his way up to the middle rope, and a big drop.
Yeah, he dropped that knee right across the chest of Chongo.
Struggling here from Chongo, and Animal Sam now on the attack as he's sending Chongo into the corner with the big Irish rip.
Yeah, but he comes off. Oh, I think that might have collided heads with that shoulder tackle. Looks like they even took out Ref Izzy.
Yeah, senior referee Izzy down as well in the middle of the ring. And this does not look good for anybody involved. Tony, you've got Randy Root fiddling with the corner there for whatever reason. And Ref Izzy unable to stop Randy from getting involved in this match. Animal Sam, Chongo both down. But now the men are making their way up to the feet.
What are you thinking, you rat freak?
Yep, they're taking their time. They're getting there. Chongo's back on top with Randy Rude. I think Animal Sam might have... Did he grab an object?
Did Randy just toss a weapon into the ring, Tony? I have no idea what Randy's doing, giving Chongo a weapon without Ref Izzy still able to see.
Uh-oh, Izzy is back up, senior official Izzy. And she's got the weapon, whatever Chongo had in his hand. But it looks like Sam's grabbing a second object. Got another piece of the ring.
This is typical UWO. Tony, look at Animal Sam.
Oh, he's trying to steal the pin.
Display. That weapon in hand turns around, knocks Chongo in the face.
Oh, but Chongo was able to kick out. He might truly be the maddest man in CSW.
Can't believe it, Randy. That sly jerk on the side of the ring trying to bait Chongo in with that weapon as Ref Izzy was down in the middle of the ring. He rips the turnbuckle apart, launches one into Chongo, and right as he gets caught and stopped by the ref, Animal Sam with a weapon of his own comes back and lays across Chongo's forehead with it.
I think all he did was make Chongo mad, though. He made madder, even.
If you can make the madman any more mad, Tony, Chongo is about to unleash some fury. And now Randy Root in the path of destruction.
I don't know what Randy's plan is. If Chongo... Oh, he just knocked out Animal Sam cold. I think Ref Izzy's calling for the bell. Do we have a disqualification?
Chongo got disqualified, and now he's got to be furious. Now, he's trying to relinquish, or I guess rescind some of that anger as he was knocked across the head with a weapon, going for Animal Sam. Randy Root on the outside of the ring. He's just been disqualified, and he lost his shot at the CSW title.
Now, what you just witnessed was the real future of CSW, and that is this man as your champion. Ain't that right, Sam? Here lies the power of Southern Colorado professional wrestling. It's right here in the palm of my hand, in the palm of Randy Root's hand, and in the palm of Crazy Daisy's hand. She's not crazy. That's right. I just beat Chongo to become the #1 contender for my CSW Heavyweight Championship. And I will... Oh, shit, it's Chongo. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's that I smell? You
UWO, right? UWO, Ugly World Order. Chongo's world's ugly, brother, and there's no order here. You will learn very soon. Congratulations on your grand victory! A tip of the cap. It's around here somewhere. I'm going to show you what proper champions respect when I see you, Sam. Animal. Prepare to run like an animal. What you said now, Daddy? UWO, where did you go? Chongo, go!
Tony, what was that?
That was Chongo in all his Chongo-ness?
I would say glory, but there's not much to be found around here.
You know how many times I've ever lost to Chongo?
How many?
0.
Tony, how many times have you wrestled Chongo?
Also 0. But after watching that, I don't think I ever want to.
I don't think Animal Sam wants to either. I don't think anybody in the UWO wants Chongo to get their hands on Animal Sam or Randy Roode after what we just witnessed, screwing Chongo out of the #1 contendership for the CSW title. Now we've got a new contender, and it's Animal Sam.
He is the #1 contender, but Chongo is hot on his tail.
He's going to be following him all night. We've got to see UWO in hot water already, Tony, but we've got more action, not just sticking with the UWO. We got another big match coming right up.
We do. The debut of Jason, the Gift, Kincaid.
Tony, we've got this masked man in the ring, the Rocky Mountain Mauler, I think is what folks have been calling him.
And here comes the superstar himself. Man has traveled all over the world.
He is the Gift, Jason Kincaid.
And Jason obviously looking to send a message. Already we've seen him lay down the gauntlet for Mr. Colorado Big Guns, Justin Andrews, and now he's going to make his CSW debut right now.
Let's see what this newcomer brings to the ring. Like I said, he brings an international flavor with him. He's wrestled in Mexico. He knows the Lucha Libre style. He's a technical wizard.
This will be a tough challenge for the masked assailant, the Rocky Mountain Mauler. Tony, what do you think we're going to see out of Kincaid tonight?
I think we're going to get to see a whole lot of what he has to offer. You know, he brings an interesting style, very technical.
Already you're seeing his athleticism on display. A quick reversal, though. The Mauler now the aggressor.
Yeah, he's got the wrist lock on him. Let's see what Kincaid does to get out of this hold. Goes back into a handstand, into a kip up, and with a cartwheel and a flip.
I'm dizzy watching it, Tony. My goodness, what a display by the Gift, Jason Kincaid.
And he just slows it right down. This is a man that knows how to keep tempo in a match. He's doing the match exactly the way he has planned.
We'll see the two men square back up, Tony. I'm impressed with what I've seen out of Kincaid tonight. I think Big Guns, Justin Andrews, if he can open his eyes straight after the beatdown last week, he's going to be keeping a close eye on this one.
He hits him with a European uppercut, takes him into the corner, and lays in a heavy hand.
Cheap shots in the corner by Kincaid there, Tony. Not to mention cheap jewelry, your $5 bling at Dragon Horde, a proud sponsor of CSW.
Hits a springboard into a blockbuster, into a cover. 1, 2.
I thought that was going to be it already, the athleticism on display by Kincaid, but the Rocky Mountain Mauler able to kick out of that one, Tony, at just 2.
Yeah, we haven't seen either one of these men previously. Mauler's definitely got quite a bit of size on Kincaid, but Kincaid's been breaking him down bit by bit.
You mentioned the slow and methodical approach to the offense, and now Kincaid really cranking those arms. The Mauler's got to be done right here, Tony. I've been in this one before, and it's not fun.
Oh, no, he's got him in an old-school bow and arrow hold, holding back the wrist and then pressing his foot upon the back of the Mauler.
Look at him fighting out of it, though, Tony. Able to get back onto his feet, and now Kincaid into the headlock.
Yeah, as soon as he gets into the headlock, Jason Kincaid takes control again, taking him off. But then the Mauler takes him off his feet with a big shoulder tackle.
Mauler mounting a little bit of offense here, and just like that, Kincaid slowing it back down, trying to take the Mauler down, maybe knock him out here. Ref Slick has to keep an eye on this one closely, Tony.
Oh, he turns it into a pin. Another 2 count quickly, and then he transitions into an octopus hold.
This is just insane offense. No matter what the Mauler does, Kincaid has an answer, and he has been stuck on his back. Submission specialist Jason Kincaid just taking it to the Mauler right now.
He turns it right back into another pin, and then into another submission. You'll notice that Jason Kincaid is staying on top of his opponent. He's not letting the Mauler breathe.
No matter where Kincaid has been, Tony, he's always been the best. Now that he's in Colorado Springs, though, Bravo Automotive trying to be the best here, Tony. Call him for a local auto parts sponsorship of CSW thanks to Bravo Automotive.
And then he comes down with that double stomp.
We see Kincaid do that as you watch his film from across the seas. He'll do that from the top rope, Tony. Wonder if he's going to try to put the Mauler away with that one today.
If he doesn't do that, I believe he's going to a Mexican surfboard. See if he's going to get the much larger Mauler up.
That's a challenge. He's got probably 50 or 60 pounds on him. Kincaid, a strong man, but not that big.
Oh, but he is able to get him. He gets the Mauler off his feet and into the air.
See if he can reach the full extension. He's got it, Tony. This has to be it. Slick's got to get in there. This man's going to get ripped apart limb by limb.
Oh, impressively, the Mauler does not submit. But Kincaid's quick to get back on top of offense.
He's looking around. He's trying to plot the final move here, not wanting to stay in the ring any longer with the Mauler.
I think he's trying to show off some of that impressive strength. Looks like he's setting him up for a suplex. See if he can get him over.
Mauler smartly goes down to a knee there. Not going to go away that easily. Again, Kincaid unable. Now he's getting frustrated, Tony.
Oh, he is. He quickly reverses it, throws an elbow into the side of the head of the Mauler.
He's got him lined up in the middle of the ring, Tony. 2 failed attempts already to get the Mauler up and over. This time, now we're seeing it reversed. The Mauler's got Kincaid up and down.
In the suplex. Quickly going for the pin. But Jason Kincaid kicks out.
1 and 2. I thought that one was going to be it. I thought the Mauler was going to steal a victory away from the wily veteran Jason the Gift Kincaid. Just too quick there, Tony. A very close 2 fall.
Yeah, both these men are struggling to get to their feet. Let's see what happens with... Oh, looks like Mauler's about to... Oh, he takes him over. He gets him in a chin breaker.
The beard softens a little bit of the blow, but not so much into that turnbuckle. A very vicious whip into there, but the Mauler going headfirst into that middle turnbuckle now.
Oh, the Mauler is definitely disoriented as Kincaid goes to the top. Could this be the double stomp that we've talked about? And it is.
He nailed it from the top rope there, Tony. We see it 1, 2, and 3. What an impressive debut for the Gift. Jason Kincaid blowing up on the scene here for CSW. A very, very impressive victory.
Colorado is mine now. Jason Kincaid, or should I say Mr. Kincaid, I put a little respect on that. Because you are internationally traveled, internationally well known. Now, your accomplishments are many. If I were you, I would hype myself up with those accomplishments. I wouldn't try to insult someone that I'm trying to make my opponent. And I damn sure wouldn't insult the fans of that person who gave them a particular nickname. And I especially wouldn't ignore the fact that that person has traveled all over the country, but because of that person's military service, maybe didn't have the opportunities I had. I digress. Mr. Kincaid, it would be an honor, a pleasure to take you to the suplex party like I've taken so many other people. But the truth is, Mr. Kincaid, it's not up to big guns Justin Andrews. The name Mr. Colorado Wrestling given to me by the great Colorado Springs wrestling fans. It's ceremonial. What we really need is the owner of Colorado Springs Wrestling, Ruthless Randy Root, the man who paid one of my top students to crack a brick over my head, the man who paid my best friend to turn his back on me and crack a lock over my head, the man who's too cowardly to step into the squared circle, but instead wants everyone else to do his dirty work. Randy Root, the man who owns CSW. So Randy, I get it. You hate me. You hate me because I'm everything you're not. I'm in shape. I'm a wrestler. The fans love me. But can you put aside
that personal animus one time and give the CSW fans the match they want. Justin Andrews and Jason Kincaid. Randy Rude, check your ego, because the ball is officially in your court.
Yes, it is 2021 at last. And you know what? The awesome one, Joe Burton, is here with a clean slate. I'm not worried about the past. I'm focused on the future. And you know what the future is? Love. That's the future. And that's why I'm going to be giving all my buddies and opponents love. And I'm going to love them all so hard. And for you people at home, I'm introducing a new concept, a new faction that you could be a part of. The Cuddle Buddy Clique. And the first member to be inducted in the Cuddle Buddy Clique is going to be Captain Stevens. And I'm going to cuddle you hard.
Happy New Year from your CSW champion, the Dread Captain Stevens. It's been a tumultuous year, folks. 2020 was rather hard on us. Everything closing down, everything shutting down, but we had just that little bit of time, just that little bit where we could enjoy life still. And what did I do? I won back the CSW heavyweight title. And here's the thing, I'm hoping that my time dealing with the UWO is through. I beat Eric Angel, I beat Animal Sam, I beat Johnny Crash. I'm done. No more UWO. But don't think I'm not paying attention to everybody else out there talking. I guess somebody might have just told me so. Yeah, I see you, Gino. Or how about you, Filter? I see you too. And tell you what, 2021, still the year of the captain. Still the year. Raise the colors.
Now we've got a big main event on our hands tonight, Tony, as we wrap up Nothing to Lose Part 2, and you see Joe Barton making his way to the ring early.
Don't worry. I'm bringing home the championship, and I'm going to share my love with all of you. Don't worry. 2021, the year that love defeated all of you pieces of trash.
Joe Barton's got a new outlook on life. He used to make war. Now he's all about making love.
Yeah, Barton obviously trying to host an inauguration ceremony of his own and induct the first member of the Cuddle Clique. He's hoping it's CSW champion Captain Stevens, trying to make him join his new team here, Tony.
Speaking of teams, you can go to Easy Street Design in Fountain for all your needs. It's trying to get people to join any team you'd like. And out comes Captain Stevens, the champion.
There is the CSW champion, Tony, but still a little bit of uncertainty. How long will he be the CSW champion? In the first part of Nothing to Lose, Randy Rude came out and said all CSW championships were going to be taken, and he stood by his word as he stripped the 719 and Hardcore championships. Now we've got the only one left out there for Randy to take, and we'll see if he takes the belt off of Cappy after this one.
Yeah, Captain Stevens, a very proud CSW champion. He actually beat Cormac Battle after a long-running feud to finally win the championship, and I don't think he's going to be letting it go anytime soon.
Couple of great defenses to wrap up 2020. Obviously, that triple threat match between Shark Boy and Animal Sam just a few short months ago, Tony, hoping to keep his momentum and avoid the love train that is heading his way in his first opponent, Joe Barton.
Yeah, this could end up being an extreme test for the captain, much like Mike's Extreme Flooring.
Proud sponsor of CSW, making Nothing to Lose Part 2 possible tonight. Captain Stevens also sporting a new one-piece look. Top hat, the new pants. Captain Stevens has to be feeling good, and hopefully his reign as CSW champion, as long as the popular comic One Piece that he's paying homage to tonight.
Yeah, they're certainly each other. Joe Barton hits a kick to the thigh, and a second one to the stomach. Definitely frustrating Captain Stevens.
The new look for Barton is all about love, but this is still a big, strong, powerful man, and he's taking it straight to the chest of the champion, not to be outdone. Captain Stevens working him way back into the corner.
Yeah, Captain Stevens getting ahead of steam. Oh! Much like the steamships. It's a big sidewalk slam onto Joe Barton. Barton quickly exiting the ring.
Wisely getting out of the way of the CSW champion, Captain Stevens. Now he's going to have just a moment to look around, gain his breath. He took a couple of big kicks there early, Tony. Not used to getting really aggressive for things with the CSW champion here. Now just taunting Barton to get back into the ring. He's ready to end this one early.
Joe Barton hanging the captain out to dry, and another kick to the thigh. And going back to the big barrel chest of the champion.
And these big boots have taken the champ all the way down to the ground, Tony. An impressive display of offense here by Joe Barton. He says it's all about love. It's all about boots right now.
Yeah, for all his thought process and changing his mentality, he's still taking it straight to the captain.
One also has to wonder, Tony, we mentioned it just a few minutes ago, Randy Rude taking all the belts off of the current CSW champions. Is Captain Stevens worried about that? Does he think that at any moment Randy could come out and make this match meaningless, take the belt off of him that he's trying to defend tonight?
Well, the thing about it is, regardless of whether he takes the championship or not, Captain Stevens is going to continue to fighting. That's all he knows in the CSW ring.
Barton working him into the corner, back down again, chopping at those legs, whether it be a big kick to the chest, working on the legs of Captain Stevens. Barton absolutely the upper hand in the early part of this match.
Now he's taking to choking the champion. Joe Barton showing he's not afraid to take a risk and risk disqualification to win the belt.
Following up that early onslaught of kicks now with a couple of punches, almost mocking the CSW champion as he staggers from corner to corner, Tony. An impressive display of offense. Captain's in some trouble early here.
Oh, he definitely is. Barton's very educated with his kicks and his punches. This is the man that's trained for years, waiting for this opportunity. And he's definitely going to make the most of it.
Just the brief hesitation, though. The champion not to be outdone. Captain Stevens back with a bit of offense of his own, able to work his way out of the corner for Barton with a quick response.
Yep, he goes to the eyes and then back down to the leg. He's trying to definitely, put the champion in his place.
Big sliding boot in there. Is he going to go for another pinfall, Tony?
Oh, he definitely is. Captain kicks out at 2. Barton showing his frustration. For all his experiences, he tends to get frustrated in the match. Going back for another pin.
What's upsetting him the most, I can't tell if he's going for pinfalls now or cuddles. Again, the cuddle club, I'm worried about Captain Stevens having to jump ship and jump into the bedroom there with Barton, obviously a man on a mission to recruit Captain Stevens to his new faction.
Yeah, but then taking just a step, it's a freaking gloat. And then stepping on the back of the champion.
This is uncharacteristic. Captain Stevens getting dominated by Joe Barton early in this one. I don't know if Barton had done some research in his time off or what he was doing, but he is really taking it to Captain.
Yep, now focusing on the neck and head of the champion. Working over it. I don't think he's trying to put him to sleep quite yet, but he's definitely trying to wear him down.
You got a good set of eyes there, making sure this chokehold doesn't go on too long. We got ref Slick in there right now, making sure the CSW champion not going to pass out, and now he's got a little bit of fight. Tony working his way back up to his feet.
Yep, giving a couple of elbows to the challenger here, and then a big clothesline.
Look beautiful in the backyard of a brand new house. If you're looking for a new house, Tony, Debbie Haven's team at Cornerstone Lending. That's the team you want in your corner, Debbie Haven's team.
going for the fisherman suplex, but Barton kicks out. Both these gentlemen fighting to their feet right now, trying to get their wind and their legs underneath them.
What the hell was that? And Captain having to recover from that early onslaught of offense. Barton really laid into him with some legs early in the chest, took his legs out from underneath him, and again, Barton a step ahead of the CSW champion, has Captain on his back again.
Yeah, he might have found a way to actually take the belt off the champion. Working over those big, tree trunk legs of the champ. Got him in a sharpshooter, or modified actually, with both hands behind the back.
He is really cranking on that lower back, the legs of Captain Stevens. Tony, I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen Captain Stevens struggling this mightily. Joe Barton bringing it to him in his first match of 2021.
Yeah, I think Joe Barton's definitely bringing a more technical style, and it's not something the champion's used to working against. He's definitely a big-time brawler, but here comes Joe Barton, and he's crying in the middle of the ring. Now he's delivering kicks again to the chest and the back of the champion.
Despite the offense, though, it just goes to prove why Captain Stevens continues to hold the gold for CSW as their champion. Tony, everything Barton has had tonight, Captain Stevens still stands strong, even taking the slaps from the corner. Now Barton.
That's just going to make the champ mad. Oh no, looks like he's going up. Could this be? I think he just got shipwrecked. 1, 2, and 3. And the champion retains his championship.
Captain Stevens, after taking an onslaught of kicks and offense from a formidable opponent in Joe Barton, proves why he holds the most prestigious belt across CSW. The champion prevails in his first match and avoids joining the Cuddle Clique. Joe Barton unsuccessful in this one. Captain Stevens, your winner.
And here comes the champion holding his belt high. And in comes Randy Rude.
Tony, is he doing what I think he's gonna do?
I think he might be going for it. I think he's trying to take the belt off of Captain Stevens.
To an executive decision.
Again, you've got another champion that came out here, defended his title. We've already seen this happen to Logan and Cumberbatch both in part one of Nothing to Lose. Now Randy Rude telling the CSW champion Captain Stevens, your belt is no good here. It's mine.
I would like you to
Not like after a match like that, to just come in and just take the championship off of a man like a fighting champion like Captain Stevens. And not even doing it himself, making SoCo Pro trainee and referee Slick take belt from the champion. What disrespect.
I can't believe it. Tony, again, Randy Rude is in a different state of mind to start the new year. He's already said the belts are no good, but that's his own CSW champion. Captain Stevens, a man that puts his heart out for the fans every single night, now having to give his gold up. What does this mean for Rudapalooza?
Oh no, we have an attack from behind. It's a bad man from the bad land. #1 contender to the championship himself. Animal Sam has hit the ring. And is choking out the former.
Tony's got Captain in the middle of the ring, just laying into him with the chokehold. We already saw Animal Sam steal a win earlier tonight via disqualification, and now taking it to the CSW champion. Slick's got to get in there and put an end to this.
And he is putting the boots to the former champion. Oh, it almost sickens me to say it, but he is now the former champion himself. He's been left lying.
CSW champion.
And the gauntlet has been laid, I guess. Animal Sam's still not happy with the way things ended in 2020, wanting another title shot. I think his partner in the UWO, Randy Rude, may just give it to him.
It's my belt, Captain. This is it. I'm gonna end you.
Just leaving Stephen Cooper and Captain Stevens flat on the mat as Randy Rude takes another title.
When you want a reliable roofer. myhappyroot.com.
Hail, wind, snow. Oh no. Colorado's weather can sure do a number on your roof. Who should people call?
That's reliable roofing systems. myhappyroot.com.
Call your mom and dad at 576-6300. Mention this and get a special discount. Call now.
That's reliable roofing systems. myhappyroot.com.
Colorado Springs wrestling fans. Wow, what a main event between Captain Stevens and Joe Barton.
And Randy Roode following through on his promise from a few weeks ago and again stripping a champion of their belt, Tony. Captain Stevens having to give up his CSW championship after a hard-fought battle against Joe Barton. Now we know there truly is nothing left to lose for these CSW wrestlers.
No, nobody deserves to lose their belt. That's ridiculous. But here we are. And apparently, we just got word during that match, there will be a part 3 of Nothing to Lose.
And a stacked card already for this one, Tony. In the third installment, we're going to have a big match between a member of the 3-Ring Circus, Mr. Happy, taking on Roland Doobie. We're going to have a big main event with another 3-Ring Circus member, Monster 9, taking on Johnny Crash, and then a big women's match. I know you're looking forward to it.
Yeah, we've got Tyra Resume, the international superstar, returning to Colorado Springs Wrestling. And she's going to be taking on a relative newcomer in Lilith Grimm. You know, while Tyra has the experience, ever since Lilith's come on the scene, everybody's been Lilith.
And with good reason as well. This is a demon that we've seen over weeks and weeks.
Tristan. What's up? Hey, no.
Go. Christian! Sweet, sweet boy. You and your dear family. Darling, I don't think you understand how this is supposed to work. We are here to uplift you. Your beautiful, beautiful spirit. You're sweet. For you and your family to do for us what you have done. To raise money for a ramp, for us to get to the ring here, to perform for you. You uplift us. You uplift our hearts. You uplift my heart. And I was here to do that for you. You say that you are Chongo's biggest fan. Nay! Christian, I am your biggest fan. I am your family's biggest fan. And from the most sincere depths of my heart, thank you. Thank you. Sweet boy. Where? Somebody get that kid a t-shirt, man.